Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yes, please.
Oh.
Who is the best player you have played with?
Sans hésitation, Ronaldo.
Without hesitation, Ronaldo.
Let's put it this way, he was one of the absolute greats.
R9 is the only player that I have played against, and before the game, I have been going in my bed the night before, shit.
Was running, and said, pass the ball. And don't pass the ball. Pass the ball. Don't pass the ball. And after score a goal, so well done, don't pass the ball. So that is perfect.
This was a bad time, man. Ronaldo banged in a hat-trick at Old Trafford and got a standing ovation. That for a defender to see the opposing striker get a standing ovation at my home ground means he must have done some mad stuff to me. I felt that I actually played all right that day. It was just Fabian Barthez let me down. The goalkeeper, he just didn't put his arms on that day.
One of the greatest and most natural goal scorers that I have ever seen. Electrifying on every level. One of our first training sessions was in Korea, I think. The ball had just been played across to him and all he had to do was put it in the goal. And as he's played across to him, I'm trying to defend it. So I've slid across, and as I'm sliding across, I thought he was just going to play it first time into the goal. And as I'm sliding across, he just puts his foot on the ball. And as I'm sliding past, he just watches me like that with the biggest smile on his face, and he just taps it in, and I was like, oh God.
He would have been equal, if not better, than Messi and Ronaldo.
He'd have been the GOAT, the greatest of all time, without doubt. He was ridiculous. He had everything. Touch, speed, technique, intelligence, timing of the run, finishing. Yeah, without doubt, he would have been the GOAT.
Le passement de Ronaldo de jambes, il est que d'un côté, c'est-à-dire il fait ça et il entraîne toujours du droit, jamais de l'autre côté. C'est-à-dire qu'il fait son passement du gauche. De toute façon, à Milan il l'a fait, la balle tu la vois plus. Donc qui part à droite ou à gauche, la balle tu la vois plus. Je te jure, il fait fou, 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 fou.
Before this, he said, what's the best player you played with? Brazilian Ronaldo. He's the best player I've played with. For him, the goal I scored against Fulham was, for me, an exceptional goal. For him, it was more of his standard. His natural ability was far beyond anything I've played with.
We're both at their prime. Who's the best Ronaldo?
R9.
R9.
I think you're one of the few players to play with both Fenômeno, Ronaldo, and Cristiano.
When you pick between your father and mother, it's difficult. So to pick Cristiano and Ronaldo is like maybe I can pick one leg of each other.
When R9 says it's on, it's on. What he done to some Italian defenders who were considered the best defenders in the world at the time, he put people to sleep. Lay down, let me go past, that's what he was saying to them.
At one point during his career, which was between the 1998 World Cup and the 2002 World Cup, he was out for 3.5 years with the most horrendous knee injury.
I think injuries killed a career that could be even more incredible.
My first injury, I was 24 and too young. I went to many doctors and most of them told me that I couldn't play again. Was 19 months doing physio. I didn't know that I was so strong mentally.
Yes.
Until that time.
Out injured for nearly 3 years, played like a dozen games I think in 3 years, comes in for the World Cup, Golden Boot.
Got back into the Brazilian team and then won the Golden Boot, won the World Cup, scored 2 in the final and 8 in the whole competition. So I think we can safely say without injuries, he would have been even better.
Is he as good as he looked?
R9, the best.
Like in training as well?
So when he wanted to train, yes.
R9 and Ronaldinho, they just jogged around here and there, and then game day.
R9 was not always like off. He just didn't have to do
they turn it on when they want
much, because that was the way he played. He was a striker. The most complete player that I've played with. He had it all.